Hey there guys, what is going on? It is Galeriot here, back on the 59 Gaming mobile channel, and today we are here with the Shaman King Gacha game. Shaman King Funbari Chronicles is the name of the gacha, and boy oh boy am I excited about this one. Shaman King is an IP I really like, and I'm very much excited to be playing this. Obviously we don't have a release date for the West, so we're going to be playing the JP version of the game, which I will admit, it hasn't had the best launch. There has been a lot of server issues from what I've been told, from what I've seen on Twitter as well, on their Twitter account, I suppose is the best way to put it. On the Twitter account, they've been having server issues, people aren't able to get in. I had some struggles earlier on, hence why this video is probably a bit later than you'd expect it to be. But yeah, we're here with Shaman King Funbari Chronicles. Finally, hopefully I can finally get in and actually play the game, so let's see. I also have been noticing some issues with emulators, so hopefully that does not happen. We're gonna pass over the story because I have seen some of it already. Hopefully we can get in. But yeah, Shaman King, like I said, it's an IP that's close and dear to my heart. I've been watching it since I was a kid. When I say I've been watching it, I watched the original when I was like 5 years old, 4 or 5 years old. This was literally the second anime I watched after Dragon Ball Z, if we don't count for Pokemon and Digimon. This was literally the second anime I watched, the second anime game I even played, because the second anime game I played was actually the PS2 game for Shaman King, which was very exciting. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna keep an eye out and see if the emulator glitches, because I've been noticing some issues. When I was on another version of BlueStacks, that there was a bit of an issue. It was the Pi 64-bit version. I'm currently on the Nougat version of BlueStacks. So let's have a look. See, it looks completely fine so far, which is great news. And you know, as somebody who's been struggling to play on their phone because of connectivity issues and recording screens, I was a bit concerned that I wouldn't be able to record this video. But no, it seems good. It seems good. Like I said, I'm very much excited about this. About the game. It looks like it's a turn-based RPG game. I think we'll get into a tutorial just about now. So let's have a look. See, please don't break on me. Okay, we're loading in. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's get right into it, shall we? Let's go. All right. So yeah, turn-based RPG. As you guys can see, there's turns, waves. A lot of you guys might think this is similar to MHA UI, which it kind of is. It kind of is similar to MHA UI, yet different. It's more along the lines of Danmachi in my personal opinion, because there are skills you can actually use and stuff, whereas MHA UI was a little bit more auto-y and you had only 2 skills that you could use. This feels a little bit more like Danmachi in my personal opinion, Danmachi Memoria Freeze, that is. And of course you got some sick animations there. Tao Ren, of course, going for the ultimate there, of course. And by the way, I will use the English dub names. Apologies on that. I am a terrible in terms of the Japanese dub names, unfortunately. And like, I'll keep calling Morty. Yo will be Yo for me. Horo. You've got Tao Ren, of course, on the other side. Yeah, and then you've got Tao Jun, and so on and so forth. So apologies on that. If you are a purist, I am very sorry about that. But yeah, I'm very excited about this. This game is coming out in tandem with, of course, the reboot that's just been airing on Netflix, of course. So if you haven't been watching it, go and watch it, guys. Come on now. I would highly recommend watching the original as well. That was back in 2002, 2004, something like that. And of course, reading the manga. The series is fantastic. Highly recommended. Of course, this game does follow the series for the most part. I'm gonna let this play out because there's a very interesting point to it. But as you can see, if you have experienced the series and stuff, it does follow the series for the most part. It's got these cool, like, manga-ish panels basically that you've got going on, which is kind of nice, I must admit. But there is actually a big difference between the game and the original story, that is the anime and manga, because what you will see in just a moment is an original character. Yes, the game isn't just got its following the story. It's got its own original character. This is a character we've never even seen before. So it does seem like you're going to be taking the place of this original character, potentially. We're probably going to skip past the next bit of scenes because I've already seen it and whatnot. And of course, we're going to get into the summons and whatnot, so we have to kind of progress on quick and fast. Like I said, very much excited about this game, as mentioned, because it's going to be a different take to the original story, it seems like. Of course, I did wish I could play the English version of this game if there was one, because that would make my life a lot easier in terms of understanding what is going on and what is even happening in the story, to be honest. I'm not gonna lie, I was a bit concerned it wouldn't download there, but here's the download starting now for the 433 gigs, or 422 gigs, I should say. But yeah, overall, like I said, turn-based RPG, let's talk a bit about that now. Turn-based RPGs are hit or miss, to be honest. Like, I've always been an advocate for gacha games to be turn-based RPGs more than open world or action-based games and stuff like that. As much as I love Genshin and as much as I like Legends now, with their improvements and stuff, I've always been of the notion, and of course Dokkan with its bubble popping, I've always been of the notion that a turn-based RPG would go fantastic in the form of a gacha game, right? But I don't think there's been a gacha that's actually succeeded completely in it. The closest you could argue is Epic 7, but then their gearing system is actually genuinely the worst thing on the planet. Then you have Danmachi Memoria Freeze, which is a great as a core gacha, and a great at its core gameplay, but oh my god, is it horrible as an actual gacha, right? Because you have to summon so much. Same with Slime. Slime is even worse than Danmachi, even though it's made by the same people, but it's absolutely much worse than Danmachi. But yeah, I have some faith in the fact that it might do well still as a turn-based gacha, and that it'll still be playable. But at the core of it, will it be something that will be revolutionary? We'll have to just wait and see, to be honest. I must admit also, while I've been talking and chatting, this intro scene hits, bro. This is actually a really cool intro scene, I must admit. Very, very cool. I was playing on my phone and I've seen this intro screen, but it was lagging tremendously on my phone for some reason. So kind of weird, even though my phone is literally a OnePlus 6. I know it's old, but jeez, it's not that old. I mean, it is what it is. Let's have a look-see. Of course, we're gonna have to wait until it finishes downloading, so let's have a little bit of a wait. The one thing I really do hope from this gacha, if anything, is that it does focus a little bit more on the story side of things, in the form of it being a little bit more, what's the best word, a little bit more event focused. Because the thing is, when you're doing a turn-based RPG, you cannot rely on just the main story and that's it. I feel like events have to be a big part of the game. You've got your your bi-weekly events or stuff like that, where it's a special story where you can potentially get a free character or welfare character, and then there's seasonal characters as well in that event or whatever it may be. I think it's very important it does that, and it prioritizes that more than, say, a PvP mode or anything of that sort. And I know people will say, but PvP, you gotta kind of go for PvP because that's gonna, lengthen the game's life cycle and stuff like that, right? I agree to an extent, but I don't think it should be introduced immediately. It has to be a little bit more planned out, a little bit more balanced as well. Of course, you can have it at the start and whatnot. I mean, that's my concern with Slime, is that they're too late on it, and knowing their summon system, it's horrible. Again, it all comes down to how they balance it, right? And they could introduce it right now. I wouldn't mind it, but I personally feel like maybe waiting for maybe a couple of weeks and then introducing the PvP arena mode maybe at the end of the month. That's fine. It shouldn't be a Blazing where it's added way later on in its life cycle, because I arguably Blazing's problem was that PvP kind of ruined it in the form of oh, you're adjusting all your previous units now to focus on PvP, which kind of it made a little bit things a little bit iffy, right? But I think in this case, I feel like it's a little bit better if they just do it early on, if anything, right? But obviously, I'd say wait still. But yeah, we're almost done with the download. It's gone, unfortunately, extremely slowly. I think we spent the last 2 minutes just chatting about stuff, right? But we're almost there. 40 more gigs to go. Oh my goodness me. If it was 40 more gigs, I'd be hightailing it out of here. 40 more megs to go. Once it's done, we're good to go. Hopefully we get right into the summon screen. I couldn't, to be honest, I didn't plan on, I didn't get that far, unfortunately, because I was I need to switch over because it was lagging way too much during this phase, right? All right, there we go. So now we click on this and let's see what they bring us into. Hopefully it is, like I said, the tutorial summon screen or whatever it may be, and then we can have a look-see into what's exactly happening. and what exactly they want from us. Another 44 gigs, never mind. They want me to download more stuff. Obviously, I think if you do the download all, you can pretty much get everything downloaded from the get-go, but we would have been here for way too long. So let's get this out of the way and get it done. All right, so let's have a look. See, 19.66 megs out of 44 megs. All right, let's keep pushing it on. All right, come on, Shaman King. We need to get gaming, bro. We need to get gaming. All right, let's do this. All right, so we are here. Okay, we are literally on the summon screen. Okay, so this is interesting. Let's have a look. See, so 3 stars seems to be the basis. Ooh, is this gonna be like Precone? Curious if this is like Precone. Okay, so we can choose from one of these 4. I think I'm gonna go for do I want to go for Anna? I'm trying to think. Do I want to go for Anna? You know what? We're gonna go for Anna. Let's go with Anna. Hey, I like Anna. Anna is one of my favorite girls of all time in terms of like a heroine in any anime. Anna is definitely up there. So let's go with Anna. Let's see what exactly is the situation. It seems like you're guaranteed a 3-star. I assume it's like you're guaranteed any of these 3 stars depending on which one you choose. So let's have a look. See, the summon screen is as follows. Interesting. Very nice summon screen, I must admit. Okay. Oh, okay, so it goes rainbow, so that means that signifies it being 2 rainbows. Oh, I'm keeping this account. I'm keeping this account then. Well then. That's nice of them to do that for me. I mean, we were guaranteed 1 3-star, right? Oh, there's memories in this game. Oh, that's changed a lot. This is very much like UI/FGO then. That wasn't something I was expecting. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, I don't know how to feel about that, because again, for me, it's like if it's in the same pool, especially, it's just like it's hit or miss, right? It's very hit or miss. All right, so we got a 2-star Yo as well. It's similar to the first one we got. Okay. Okay, this looks like it's gonna be an actual unit, so I assume this is the Ana we get, right? Or no, Rio. Oh, so you're guaranteed a unit, but you're not guaranteed the actual featured unit. Interesting, very interesting. Unless it's the same and I'm just being stupid. I think I'm being very stupid here. So can I reset? Yes. You can do it all again. Can you? I might have misclicked. Yeah, I think I misclicked. Oh, that's the login bonus screen. That's very interesting. I think you can redo it. I'm not gonna go through that entire ordeal again. I'm pretty sure you can. Obviously, we will let you know in the comment section if you can reroll. I assume you can. Thanks, game. You literally just crashed on me. All right, 1 second. I love how it just crashed on me. The game was just like, nope, I've had enough of you. I've had enough of you. I'm sorry. That's fine. It is all good. It's all good. All right, let's get into it. All right, so we got Rio. I suppose that's kind of nice, I guess. I mean, it's not something I'm terribly like excited about, I must admit. It's not something I'm excited about. I'm not gonna front. I cannot lie. I'm not excited about that. All right, let's see. These are the gifts, of course. Pre-registration, we got 4,100. I assume us getting 3,000 means that at least there's some stuff in English that you can tell. So this is the gacha, of course. Let's go into the gacha easily. That's the best place to go, of course. It's where we like to hang out. It's where the cool kids like to hang out, of course. But like I said, with us being able to get 3,000, I assume that means this summon costs 3,000, and of course it seems like it's a very Precone-esque style. Oh, you get a free daily. That's kind of nice. I assume you can do one of these, which is fine. Let's do that quickly and get it out of the way. I'm gonna skip the animation if we get to see it. Oh, I mean, they already do it for us. Thank you, game. But that's cool that they give us a free daily. I mean, it's again very similar to UI. This is pretty much Ultra Impact. I genuinely think it's Ultra Impact. So let's look at the rates, if anything. Thanks, Shaman King. I appreciate it. I just wanted to look at the rates. I think the game just doesn't want me to summon, to be honest, which is kind of interesting. No, I genuinely want to just see the rates. Let's have a look, see at the rates. Obviously there's some crashes here and there. It seems like it's an emulator thing, of course. Not really surprised, with all things said and done, you really shouldn't be playing most gachas on an emulator. They're not designed for an emulator, outside of Grand Cross, of course. But let me have a look. See, please, can I actually see it? Nope. Okay, I think you simply cannot look at the rates, which is yeah, very interesting. Again, if we can find it and potentially get it, we will put up a screenshot if possible on screen right now. Fingers crossed we can. I really hope so. But let me look at the let me maybe if I look at my phone. I mean, I think I was really close to getting to the point where I was on my phone. So let me just do this single quickly. Let's see what we can get. But I think that is literally just the featured list that is on the right hand side of your screens. By the way, I don't think it's anything more than that. I'm gonna skip past it. I got a 3-star memory. All right, then my luck's fair enough, I suppose. I can't believe this shit. All right, we move. All right, let's have a look, see if we were to get this. So you're basically guaranteed a 2-star or higher when you're doing a multi, which is obvious. I don't think that's anything refreshing per se. So let's have a look, see. What do we get here? Come on, game. Please treat me well. I would beg of you. Also, we're downloading, so maybe that means something. Hey, we're getting something new. Guys, come on. Downloading. Isn't that the hype thing usually in Legends? Come on now. Actually, let me see. 1 second. I need to actually see if it goes rainbow. Wow. Wow, oh boy, that was something else. All right, I'm gonna just check on my I'm checking on my phone as well. You can actually re-roll on your like you can continuously re-roll if you press the right button instead of clicking the left button when you're doing your summons, which is kind of cool at least. So that's at least a good thing to note, big more than anything else. So let's have a look, see. So this is the, oh, for heaven's sakes, I don't want to go to Google Play, please. You could have gone there, but it seems like the game is just not cooperating because it's just crashing continuously. Instead, let's have a look, see at some of the questions said. I mean, that's literally the alternative we have. We cannot do much more than that, unfortunately. Game, please. All right, cooperate with me, man. Cooperate with me. But yeah, as I said, it looks like a cool game for sure. I'm not sure how much I'm gonna dig it with it crashing every so often. So let's do a couple more story quests. I'm gonna do maybe 1 or 2 more story quests, and then we'll probably call it there. Assuming it doesn't crash more. Overall though, I think it could. Oh my god, the stamina system is just exactly like MHA UI. It literally is MHA UI. I don't know what to say. It is very much similar. So yeah, I mean, if you are a fan of MHA UI, at least this doesn't require a VPN. That's a positive thing, I suppose. And that's at least a good thing, I suppose, compared to MHA UI. But I will still say, like, if you're planning on playing an emulator, that's not gonna happen. It seems like you are going to be forced into playing through your phone because of the crashes. You guys can see it. I mean, the fact that you can't even look at the rates is kind of iffy to me. I don't know if it's a server issue thing, again, still consistently being there or not, but I want to see what's the... Okay, so it's only 2 times. All right. Okay, so you can oh, that was fast. All right, no problem. No mas, not a problem. All right. And let me just look at the rates. I'm obviously I'm looking at it right now simultaneously while I'm talking to you guys. So I might have already put it up on the screen beforehand, but you guys will see it now again in proper detail, or me talking about it in a second. But yeah, I was just re-rolling and seeing what I was getting. To be honest, I'm not gonna front. Let me get through this. Of course, yeah, it does seem like thankfully the game itself on the mobile version isn't crashing. Like where we crashed, it didn't crash there, so that's very good. Thank you. But yeah, I'm gonna look at the rates quickly, and we'll wrap up there. I think overall, I think this is a good game at its core. It looks very interesting. It's got that MHA UI feeling, but I do believe like it could be a little bit better in the sense of it if it handled emulators better, and if it didn't have the crashing issues and stuff. Okay, apparently the web page is just literally not available. Apparently, how is that possible? Oh, okay. So what I think is happening is, because it's based in Japan, you'd have to actually be able to be in Japan to actually see the rates. Interesting. Um that's very interesting. Oh no, I can see it now. Perfect. Never mind. I lied. I can actually see it. All right. So, it seems like for a character, it's 2%. 3-star character, it's 2%. For a vision card slash memory card, it is 4%. Interesting. And then if you want to look at some of the rate ups and stuff, for characters, individual characters is 0.06%. Um, and then for vision cards, it's 0.25%. That's a bit of a. Ooh, I'm not sure if I like those rates, to be honest. Those are very, very low rates, I must admit. That's very much F Go esque rates, pretty much. It's very similar to that. Um, Honestly, I don't know, man. As a person who enjoys the IP, I'm gonna gas it up quite a lot. But I think for an individual who really doesn't care about the IP and stuff, maybe they can easily avoid this sort of a gacha game, honestly speaking. So yeah, let's see. Let's have a look. See, of course, leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Of course, depending on what you guys think. Leave a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Subscribe to the 59 Gaming mobile channel to see more. We might come back to this game in the near future. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. It's been Galeriot signing out. Bye bye, everybody.